In this video, I'm going to be talking about accessible GBC or lower GBC or kids GBC. It's all really the same thing. And what it is having a lowered area of your GBC layout. Now, why do this in the first place? Well, not everyone is as tall as an adult. Surprise, surprise. And so what that means is when we have all these great contraptions, even at a standard table height, some people really miss out on all the cool stuff going on because all they can really see is just looking in the side of the mechanism like this. But what lower GBC allows us to do is allows that same height person to be able to look down and look into a mechanism and really see what's going on. Now, it might look complicated, but it really isn't. You really only need three things to kind of add this to your GBC layout. And so let's go through them now. So the first thing we have here, this is a lowering module. It's as simple as it sounds. And technically it's half of a module because GBC needs to go from GBC height to GBC height. So this section here is basically just a big drop-off that allows the balls to go in here in the top, and we wait for one to come through now. There we go, there's a couple of balls come down. In this case, this particular one just allows the balls to sort of rattle down the side and then drops them into the very first module in the layout. From there, we have a whole series of modules in the layout, and these can be any standard GBC module. I tend to like putting modules with instructions in this area, but yeah, any standard GBC module can go in. The next module is the mirror. So this particular one, in my case, is a giant chain lift. Just come out a little bit so we can see what the whole module, there it is there. And it just does the reverse of that first one we saw. So it takes balls in and lifts them all the way up and then puts them into another standard module. So the first two components of lower GBC, the module that drops balls down, or the half of the module that drops balls up, and the module that lifts them back up again, anyone can do it. Anyone who's into GBC, it's very easy to create those. The only real challenge with them is knowing how much your tables are going to be dropped. In my case, I knew they were going to be 12 inches off the ground, so I could build the modules to cater for that difference. The last piece of lower GBC, I'll just move this out of the way, is the legs. Now, there's a load of different ways these can be built. In my case, I've used some scrap timber. The table itself is just a standard table, and if I can get up there, well, we can't really see it, but I just haven't folded the legs out. It's as simple as that. The legs are still folded into this table, and the legs are just, in my case, are just made out of some scrap timber. A couple of screws in the end. Oh, flip this out of the way again. A couple of screws in the end, and these ones are made of kind of a U-shaped timber. I would generally recommend having another leg sort of out the back to make them a bit stabler. But overall, these legs aren't going anywhere once I'm in a layout. That is one of the key things, obviously, if you do make up your legs. They have to be as sturdy as the original table legs because, not that I've ever seen it happen, but they, you could have someone accidentally sit or knock into this or bump on this. However, in reality, I found these tables, the lower sections, get bumped far less than the raised sections. So that's all that's really involved in lower GBC. We have a module at the start, to drop the balls down, a module at the end to lift the balls up, and a couple of shorter legs. So really easy to add to layout, and I find it really great. The young kids just love being able to really see the modules. And anyone that isn't sort of your adult height or sort of young teen height allows them to really get in and see what's going on. So that was lower GBC. I hope you enjoyed getting an overview of that, and I look forward to making more videos.